Now let me welcome Dr. Divya Alex to deliver her talk on From Pixels to Precision, a young VR surgeon's path to mastery.
A warm good evening to one and all. I thank KSOS and Scientific Committee for giving me this opportunity. So this journey is entirely based on this presentation is entirely based on my journey. So I just want to say everyone have a different modus of operandi to the success in their career. So these are just few thoughts that I thought that made a change in mine. So my interest in retina started with during my early MBBS years. I just started my second year, and one day, one fine morning, I woke up with floaters in my eyes. I didn't even had the clinical cue to understand what a floater was. I gave a visit to my OPD, and I still remember the panic on my professor's face. The PGs were rushing to see my dilated fundus examination, and I was diagnosed to have vitreous hemorrhage with lattice with breaks. And I was immediately referred to Giridhara Institute, Cochin. I studied at Calicut Medical College. So I traveled 200 kilometers all the way to see a retina doctor. I didn't understand why. And I had very luck to meet Professor Dr. Giridhar. And within seconds of examination, he just told she is too young to have a detachment. Just an observation with follow-up will be more than enough. His confidence and calm demeanor let me thunderstruck. But at that moment, I understood retina is something unique. No matter what, I want to be a retina surgeon one day. And years after, here I am very proud to say I did my fellowship from the very same institute. So the point is that do not pursue a fellowship just because it is the norm. Everyone is taking a fellowship, so I should also take a fellowship. It should never be like that. Pursue a fellowship that resonates with your ambition. And secure a fellowship at one of India's top institute. The matter is not just about prestige or privilege. These institutions offer an ecosystem where every interaction, whether it be your professors, peers, theater staff, nursing staff, everyone will impart you valuable lessons that you cannot get anywhere else. And make sure that you get adequate hands-on training during your fellowship, because this is a pivotal transition phase from theory to practice. And just like the parental guidance during your early reformative years, you need strong mentors throughout your fellowship, and all through your career, you need the strong mentors. And a fellowship provides equal opportunities to all. The difference lies in the commitment that you bring to the table. I won't lie to you, retina fellowship, it is not for a faint-hearted person. It requires enormous amount of dedication, hard work, and focus. For me, the personal journey was nothing short of grueling. I had a 1-year baby to take care of, and you are in the late 20s, always financial constraints will be there. Guilt will be creeping in every day. So I had so much guilt crept in. So I thought, why don't I deviate something into fruitful outcome? So during this period, do some meaningful research, publish in esteemed journals, bag as many exams as you can, and do the specialized techniques such as ROP, and present in state, national, and international conferences as many as you can, because you just have got 2 years in your hand. And always remember, the institution does not need you as much as you need it. And after the fellowship, dedicate a year or two as a consultant in the parent institute if they allow you to. And this is the era where you learn the mistakes, learn what not to do. It is very important in retina, which cases not to touch. Assist and do some complex cases. So this year will be a cornerstone in your experience. And being in the shadow of the parent reputed institute is always a safe choice. But for anyone who want to embrace growth and independence, bring out from the comfort zone, establish your own practice, it is a challenge, but it is a lifetime opportunity. I was offered to start a retina unit in a chain of hospital where hardly anyone knew the spelling of vitreoretina. Starting from scratch was in DC. For example, in an institute, if you see a patient with diabetic macular edema and you advise anti-VEGF, you see the patient next for the follow-up. So what happened in between is never your headache, but a one-man show. Everything, every minute detail is your responsibility. So beginning from financial, the counseling, the equipment, sterilization, everything will be your responsibility. So you have to train a team. So till that training period over, it's going to be a Herculean task. So I went to my parent institute, I went to the all non-academic session and learned how to build my dream come true. So retina, it's always about a collaborated team effort. So you need a dedicated team, and this dedicated team, and believe me, you should be excellent friends with an phacosurgeon, and hand in hand you need several specialists you are in talking terms to. So it has been now a 3 years of journey, and now as a team leader I am very proud to say I have a very good dedicated team under me. And as a team leader I have to be arrogant at the right place, I have to show attitude at the right place, but you should take care of your team. They will have hundreds of problems and you should be the pillar of support for them when they need you. And after building a team, the main question was, in an established city like Cochin, why would a patient choose you over others? Because there are already many reputed hospital and nobody even know like some retina surgeon is exist in this hospital. So my hospital had 23 branches all over Kerala. So what I did was I chose 7 centers to work with where there was huge inflow of patients. I started medical retina practice in all of these departments and pooled the surgical cases to my main center, the Ernakulam. So slowly, by this method and by local reference, I grew my practice. So getting a job alone is never sufficient. Use your brain and market yourself and make sure that you does a good job. And one other thing, when you, especially you are in retina practice, even if it is retina or whatever else, you master the art of communication. So I will, because in retina the outcomes are never perfect. At times, it's not like it's never perfect, but at times it cannot be perfect. And I will show you a funny video to just enhance it. It's a very small video.
P4 मुझे कुछ दिखाई नहीं दे रहा.
आओ बैठो और आओ.
X P4 Q.
अब पढ़ो. कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन, आपकी आंखें तो बिल्कुल ठीक है.
शाबाश. Thank you.
Jokes apart, we have to deal situations like this. So master the art of conversation. You have to build a trust with your patients. Especially in this era of EMR, you forget to look at the patient's face and you just start typing whatever they tell. It should not be like that. Explain to the patient what they can expect out of this retina treatment and make sure that before the surgery day or before the surgery, you sit with the patient and the bystander and gives them some moment to talk with you and make them understand that your doctor is also along with you. And next very important point is that it is an increasingly competitive field and it's very easy to get tempted. For example, the market is sprouting with new biosimilars every now and then. We don't even know the company name. So one offer was like, please support our company. We will give you an international trip. So it's very easy to get tempted. So remember that your reputation is your greatest asset. So I always tell them, if my professors give you a green tick, I will also give you a green tick, because in your early career you cannot play with your reputation. And during very recently we had seen one unfortunate incident, like in one oncology doctor in Chennai had stabbed by a patient's son. It was just because of a statement made by another doctor, your mother was not treated properly before. This is what is called as medical jousting. This we should never do, because in retina, the patient comes for second opinion, even to fifth opinion, they may come and go around. One patient has just come to me to ask whether some doctor was good at his surgery. He didn't even want me to exam. He just wanted to know this. So maintain professional integrity at any cost. And retina is a field of constant evolution. So you always have to commit to continuous learning. So the best way to learn is to teach others. So being a consultant also, I managed to present at national and international conferences, present some paper, and wherever a podium is available, I make sure to teach. And last but not the least, like being a retina surgeon and getting lakhs of income, it is never enough in this situation, because India's inflation, it is skyrocketing at the rate of 6.2. So whoever doesn't know what inflation is, I will just give you an example. 5 years before, with rupees 500, I could get a sack of vegetables. But today, I won't even get a cover of vegetables. This is as simple explaining inflation. So if you have 1 crore right now, after 10 years, it will be just half the value. After 20 years, it will be just 1/3 the value. So be a smart investor and always balance your life and career. And stay fit and stay healthy. Only a happy doctor can create happy patient. So I at least try to remain healthy by playing badminton with a professional coach. And I love to travel and I love to cook. So all I have to tell is that believe in yourself. If you believe you can, you can. If you believe you cannot, you will never. It's all about mindset. Thank you so much. And hereby I invite Dr. Divya Balakrishnan, ma'am, the Iron Lady of Retina. I want to hear like how to proceed from this stage to her stage. Over to you, Divya, ma'am.
Thank you, Divya, for that wonderful, comprehensive talk. And I think it might be an inspiring one for anyone who wants to take any surgical specialty as such, like not just VR.
Thank you, ma'am.